Okay, let's start streaming. And as per usual, let's check out the stream, make sure I can hear things. Let's start streaming. All right, audio check is good. Well, I can turn up the volume a little bit. All right, cool, awesome. Next up, let's SRS on. Let's trick list, chat. Let's pin manually. Okay, all right. And let me do this. Okay. All right. Awesome. Cool. So I think we are set. Inevitably, I think somebody will ask about this, so we'll talk about that later when somebody asks about it. But in the interim, let me put on my cheating gloves. As we all know, I use Sword Quick. That is the cheating gloves. All right, here we go. When I first got this, actually, wait, is this one used? No, this one is mostly unused. Yeah. So when I got this, this was full. Never did I think. Oh, actually, you can't really see that. Yeah, never did I think that this would actually be this low. So anyway, weather is getting colder. Fingers are starting to be really dry. I am historically bad, according to my wife, for moisturizing my hands. Gibson Lens, welcome in. How's it going? How's your weekend? How you doing today? Hopefully you watched some glorious movies on Friday. Guys, if you didn't know, Gibson Lens went to see drive-in movies on Friday. I don't know what they are, but I should because I think he mentioned which titles they are. But I think we'll probably discuss whether he liked them or not uh, on Gibson Lens's stream. But anyway, yeah, just putting on my cheating gloves. But I have a laundry list of tricks to start off with because I want to do like a boss trick right away, and then I got new tricks, so we'll probably do those. See, Gibson Lynn says the drive-in experience isn't as great as I had hoped. Oh, my sympathies. So I assume that we're just talking about the, you know, experience outside of the actual movie quality is actually the drive-in itself, right? Like probably like getting there, parking, finding space. I don't know if like you could get refreshments or if you brought your own. And then it's like if you wanted to leave, I don't know if you can freely leave or if there's just too many cars and you're committed to staying for the whole movies or whatever. Like one of the things that I'd be afraid of with a drive-in movie theater is like, is there like a restroom I could use, like in the event that I needed a restroom, right? These are the practical things that could run through my mind, like before doing something like that. Not that I don't think that a drive-in movie wouldn't be fun, but let's see. Gibson Lens says this drive-in in particular, there's a freeway behind the screen, so there are cars constantly driving by the screen, behind the screen. Oh man, dude, I'm so sorry. My sympathies on that. Yeah. Oh yeah. So if anybody's wondering about the context of chat, that ends up seeing this on YouTube later. Um, yeah, that sounds horrible. I'm so sorry. That's so that's such terrible, I don't know, logistics? Is that probably the worst yeah, behind the screen. Man, so could you see like headlights coming from behind the screen, like through the screen? Or was it just distracting because like you saw lights like coming in from both sides? TF Downfall. Welcome in TF Downfall. We just got started. I haven't even done anything yet, but welcome in. Um, yeah, the headlights were distracting. I'm sorry, Gibson Lens. Let's see. For TF Downfall, and for anybody else who's new here, hi, my name is Nam, also known as Crazy Asian. I also like to do sleight of hand card magic on stream, and so that's mostly what I do. So, let's see. I have a question from TF Downfall. Do I have an Omni deck? The answer is yes. but I don't keep it handy because if I was going to perform something with it, I usually default to a different thing, which if you want I can show you, and then I'll tell you the name of it after I do the thing. But actually we can just start really quick here. Alright. Charlie's Beats, welcome in. How's it going? How do you do? Alright. I'm just going to do this warm-up, not really a trick, but I'm a magician as well. Excellent TF downfall. Alright, cool. So here, I'll show you my typical ambitious card routine, mostly so I can warm up. Alright, so this is a Queen of Clubs. So I'm going to go ahead and place the card back into the middle of the deck, and then if I snap, that's going to bring Double Cross Omni Unreal stuff. Yeah, excellent. And then I'm going to go ahead and grab this, take it, place it in the middle of the deck. Importantly, I didn't snap yet, so it's definitely not on the top. That's some other card, but if I snap, that will make it jump from the middle all the way up to the top. Alright, since you're a magician, you probably know how all that works, so that's okay. So we're just going to go ahead and jump right to the chase. Alright, so sometimes people believe that magicians will hide a card on the top or the bottom. You know that that's the same card. I haven't swapped it out. I'm going to place that into the middle of this packet. Place this packet in the middle of this packet. Importantly, it's not on the top. It's not on the bottom. But look, if I go ahead and snap, and then we're going to go ahead and show you that, boom, there we go. Alright, now, okay, so here's what I want to do with this trick, and we're just going to go ahead and we're just going to go ahead and do a thing really quick. So here's what I want to do. I'm going to go ahead and, if you were here, you could hold this deck yourself. TF Downfall, thank you so much for the follow. I'll wait for the emotes to clear. I'm not doing anything weird with this hand, and that hand's not moving, so. Alright. That's a clean DBL LFT. Alright, inside baseball. And thank you very much for the compliments. But look, what if I told you I could find your card right away? Alright, what was the card? Queen of... No, this is not the Queen of Clubs. This is some other card. Hold on. Wait. Alright, I made the deck disappear. I don't know if you know, but here the deck has disappeared. The entire deck has disappeared. Actually, every single card has disappeared. Except for one card. What was your card? Well, in this case, the card was the Queen of Clubs. There we go. All right, and so, yeah. Anyway, if you were curious, this is like my replacement for the Omni deck. So now I use the Phantom deck. And so, because you could do like shenanigans like placing this card in, like... So this might be giving away things to the lay people in chat, but that's okay. You know this prop exists at this point. So you could have something like this, and then insert it into the middle of the deck, and it would still be good. That's the most Shinlim. All right, excellent. So yeah, you do something, get rid of the top card, and then you run through, and it's like, wait. I made every card disappear except for your card, and so yeah. Anyway, thank you for the compliments on my DBL LFT. So thank you kindly. But yes, so instead of an Omni deck, I usually default to this one. So this is the Phantom deck, if you are curious and you are looking for that. So, all right, cool. So, all right, first things first. For anybody who has never been here before but wants to check me out, I have a trick list. It is currently pinned in chat. I use a StreamerSonglist, but there's actually no songs in there. They're all completely tricks. So if anybody wants to request any specific tricks, you can check that out. And see, yeah. Let me head out. Are you live tomorrow? No, I only stream once a week on Sunday nights. So if you want to catch me again, I try and do Sleight of Hand Sundays, my time Sunday nights. So yeah, if you wanted to see more of me and you weren't aware, or I don't know how you found me, but you can check out my YouTube channel. I have over 280 magic performances on YouTube. So, and if you found me here because of YouTube, then thank you for coming to the live stream. But yeah, if you ever wanna, I usually have my schedule updated in Twitch schedule, so check that out. Alright, cool. Alright, so, I did technically do an ambitious, so let me do that, and we'll clear it. So I keep the statistics, because I want to keep statistics. Next, I want to do... Alright, so let's do that. Okay, Elstro Art, welcome in. How's it? There was a card trick I was going to ask if you knew, but I forgot which one. Oh, Elstro Art. If it is, so I know you forgot which one, but if you don't know the name, if you could like describe the trick, I could try my best to figure out which one you were referring to. But I guess off the top, I don't know. But yeah, I do want to try and do this particular card trick because I did mess it up last week. So, and I was very unhappy with my performance. So we're gonna try and do it better this week. But welcome in, Elstro Art. Anyway, how's everybody doing today? I see some people in chat, but if anybody wants to respond to the question, what are your Halloween plans? So I have a 3-year-old, and I'm probably going to be taking the kid out to trick or treat, which will be pretty cool. And she's probably like last year, she was not like big enough to really know and enjoy like what trick or treat was. But now she loves candy, and we've allowed her to have some candy, so she is totally going to enjoy trick or treating. Last year, I threw on a like a red wool coat that I found at a like a Goodwill as like a magician. So everybody undeniably thought, "Oh, hey, you're a magician, right?" And I'm like, "Yes, yes, I am." Little did they know I was dressing up as a stereotypical magician, but I also really was a magician. So. Did you guys hear that? I probably should have disabled that. All right. Hopefully that's not too loud and annoying for later. But all right, we'll just worry. We'll just leave it. Alstro Art says, no plans. Probably going to the gym. Ah, okay. Is that like typical going to the gym plans on Thursdays? Probably. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and try and find this thing. Hopefully you guys didn't hear that. And if you did, I'm sorry. Let me see it. Mute. Okay, cool. All right. Hopefully those sounds will stop now. All right. Awesome. Okay. Okay. All right. Oh, and if you guys have been sitting around and you've not hydrated, please hydrate. I'm gonna be hydrating right now. Today I have black cherry tea. All right. Here we. Oh yeah, I should probably switch to magician view. Okay. All right. So. Oh yeah. And this is a boss trick also. So if you guys don't know what a boss trick is, I gave myself some homework because I was not happy with how I did it last week. So here we go. Boss. Okay. All right. So look, I've got twos over here, kings over here. I want to do something interesting with the twos and these kings. Okay, so here's two. Here's two of clubs. Here's two of diamonds, and here's two of hearts. Now, what I want to do here is I'm going to go ahead and snap my fingers, and we're going to turn one of those twos face down. Look. All right. Now I'm going to snap my fingers, turn a second two face down. And now we're going to go ahead and snap and turn a third two face down. And then finally, we're going to go ahead and snap one more time, and all of the twos will be face down. Funny enough, I can just double snap and turn all of those twos. They're no longer the twos. They've swapped places over here with the kings. If I show you, they're now all four kings. Is that weird? That's super weird, right? Okay. Now, here's the interesting thing. So, if the kings were over here, these would be the twos, correct? Correct. But what I'm going to do is, let me just place them on top. And you would expect that these are now at least, whether the twos are on the top or the kings are on the bottom. or the 2's on the bottom and the king's on the top. But you would not expect this, right? You would not expect that the kings would be interleaved with the 2's, because here we have 2, king, 2, king, 2, king, 2, king. But not only that, let me just go ahead and separate these into these pairs. But not only that, the 2 of diamonds is paired with the king of diamonds. The 2 of hearts is paired with the king of hearts. The 2 of spades is paired with the king of spades. And the 2 of clubs is paired with the king of clubs. But not only that, but all of the 2's, the colored backs were not what you were thinking. All of the 2's are red backed. And if you were here, you can inspect all the cards yourself. And yeah. And that, my friends, is, I would say, a successful performance of Impulse Card Trick. So there we go. All right. If I was not warmed up before, I'm certainly warmed up now. And we beat that boss, I would say. All right. Elsto Art, thank you kindly for the claps. All right. So, let's see here. Oh, if anybody happens to see Violet EV in chat. So last week we had Violet EV sub, and I forgot to have Violet EV sign a card. I did send Violet EV a message, but I don't know if I heard back. Let me see here. So nope, but if we do, Violet EV gets to sign a card. So if anybody's curious why, we have this thing where if anybody supports, you get to sign a card. So here's all the cards. All right, cool. All right, starting stream off strong, fighting the boss right away. Okay. And then first things first, I do want to grab the ace 2 and the 3 of spades, because we're going to be doing that, using those for a trick in a second. But this is going to be a new trick, so it's going to look a little bit similar to an existing one, but it's I'm doing it because it's pretty new as far as like how it ends at the end. So all right. So you guys, if you haven't noticed, I redecorated. So I put my crazy Asian sign right here. It is changing colors. I figured I should display it. This is a very janky setup because what I have here is a board from an old like bookcase. It is sitting on a shelf over there and is being held down by boxes and boxes of Magic cards. Not regular playing cards. I mean boxes and boxes of Magic the Gathering cards. And so that is the weight that is keeping this down. Or keeping that in place. But anyway, I figured I should show it. So that's new. I'm gonna leave it up. I'm not sure how readable it is on the screen, and so I don't know. I kind of liked it here. But the thing is, my setup down here, because I ended up cleaning up my setup, is a lot neater, and I actually don't have to bring my keyboard onto like the mat anymore. I just leave it underneath the Magic camera and I can type on it and it's like not really in the way. So I'm like, I don't know if I can put this back now knowing that this is the convenience I can have. So but yeah, all of my Magic stuff I had to push away and now I'm bringing it back. So I can only make out the first K and the last two N's. All right, cool. Thank you for the feedback on that. Yeah, because when I'm looking at it on screen, I can't really tell. But those of you who have seen it before, you know what it looks like. All right, cool. So let's jump to this. All right, so this is a new trick. It is called Elevon. And I have the deck here, and I've set aside a few cards. I've set aside the 3 of spades, the 2 of spades, and the ace of spades. Now, what I want to do with these cards is I'm going to lay them out over here. And so we have the 3 of spades, we have the 2 of spades, and then we have the ace of spades. And we're going to lay them down over here. Now, if I take the deck and I place it on the ace of spades, we're going to go ahead and press the elevator button to have the ace of spades jump up to the top. And I don't know if you can tell, but here's the ace of spades. Now I'm going to take the 2 of spades, place it on the top, and we're going to press the elevator button so that it goes down from the top to the bottom. And then finally, we have the 3 of spades. Now what I want to do with the 3 of spades, this is the part that's going to diverge from an existing trick that had been done before. I'm going to go ahead and place it into the middle of the packet like here. Okay. And then what we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead and grab the ace and the 2 of spades, and we're going to go ahead and place them right here. Now here's the strange part about this trick. With the ace and the 2 here, I'm going to go ahead and push on this back card, and you'll see it get pulled up in between the ace and the 2. Is that weird? This is super weird, right? But now if you're probably wondering, is that really the 3 of spades? The correct answer is yes, it is indeed the 3 of spades. And that, my friends, is my handling performance of a trick called Elevon. Whew, all right. I think that looked okay, right? That looked okay. Not bad. So I just learned that one, but it was basically just learning one part of it because the trick is very similar to 3 Travelers, which is on the trick list, and I've done that a lot. So, Alstro Art, thank you so much for the claps. Greatly appreciate it. Let's see. In other trick news, I learned another one that is also very similar to that. I would like to try it now. So sorry for all the quote-unquote looks like repeating, but it's actually not repeating from my standpoint. Hello, Thorn. Welcome in. Hello, Thorn says, Crazy Asian. Hey. Hey. How you doing? Hopefully you have had a wonderful weekend. It's probably in the middle of Monday for you now, right? So, oh yes, thank you kindly for giving Hallowthorn a shout out. Guys, if you're not following our friend Hallowthorn, aka Ben Hallowthorn, another magician on Twitch. We refer to him as the second half of Magic Twitch out of 4 halves. I am the third half. But yeah, Singaporean magician, does all sorts of magic. So here you just see me do sleight of hand card magic. But you go over to Hallowthorn's stream when Hallowthorn's streaming. He'll do cards, coins, balloons, drawings, mentalism. He'll drink coffee. All right. And actually, while we are here, we can give everybody a shout out. But yeah, guys, if you're not following our friend Hallowthorn, please give Hallowthorn a follow. All right, if you guys are not following our friend and mod Gibson Lens, please give Gibson Lens a follow. Gibson Lens, aka Bert, is a pianist. Also plays a bunch of VGM, popular music, esoteric music. Sight reads from his physical songbooks. Also has composed a bunch of his own originals. So please give Gibson Lens a follow. Let's see. Guys, if you're not following our friend Charlie's Beats, please give Charlie's Beats a follow. As I now like to call him, a music Twitch famous chatter Charlie has streamed before. I've seen at least one, but we don't know if he'll stream again. But when he does, if you follow it, you'll be able to find it. But in the interim, yes. So Charlie's Beats, Twitch music, famous chatter. So as far as I know, he's always in all the chats that I'm in when I'm hanging out in music streams. So let's see here. Alstro Art, do you stream? I'm just curious. I don't know if you stream. And then let's see. After I get fiber. Oh, okay. I believe Charlie's Beats is talking about fiber optics internet connection and not fiber like nutritional dietary fiber from like brand cereal. Just yeah. Gibson Len says he's modded at least one Charlie stream. All right. Cool. So hey, you left fiber open to interpretation. So I chose to interpret it in multiple ways. All right. Next trick is very similar. Look, I have the 3, the 2, and the ace of spades here. We're going to go ahead and lay them out once again. This is the trick that's going to be very similar to the last one. So there's the 3 of spades. Or get regular. I didn't say eat fiber. I mean, so I could get nutrients by saying get nutrients and then imply eating, right? So those are two. I mean, if I say that I'm gonna get vitamin D, I mean, how many ways you can interpret that as going outside under the sun or consuming it, all right? Like, and then ace of spades. Okay. All right, here we go. I'm going to go ahead and place the deck on top of the ace of spades. If I snap my fingers, that ace of spades is going to jump back up to the top of the deck. Or you can get food from the store and digest it later. I mean, yeah, that's true. That's true. So, all right, ace of spades has jumped back up to the top. Okay. I'm going to take the 2, place it on the top, snap my fingers. That's going to jump all the way down to the bottom. I'm super out of touch with my card stuff now. Need more card practice. Hello, Thorn. If you need more card practice, I mean, if you need ideas, you let me know. I'm totally down for giving you ideas. All right. And then finally, we have our 3 of spades, and I'm going to do something a little bit different here. I'm going to go ahead and shake the 3 of spades. When I shake the 3 of spades, that's actually going to change the 3 of spades to be the 3 of hearts. And actually, I need... Hey, E-Room! E-Room just saw that he appeared in the trick, because look, he appeared in the trick, the E-Room, the 3 of hearts, and then E-Room also appeared in the chat. E-Room. Whoa. E-Room coming in with a bang, like quite a literal bang. But anyway, so yeah, E-Room, I don't know if you know, I need these cards to match. So I'm going to go ahead and just, because I'm going to tap the 2 of spades and the ace of spades, and now these have become the 2 of hearts and the ace of hearts. And that, my friends, is... I cannot ask for a better entrance than that, E-Room. Thank you so much. Welcome in. How's it going? Frolic Chris, welcome in. How's it going? And that was another trick that is just slightly similar to the last one, pretty different, but that was so happenstance. All right, if I don't clip that, remind me to clip that later. I'll send that to you, E-Room. That was amazing. But anyway, ace of spades. There is only one ace of spades. There is, but in this case, it changed to the ace of hearts. Frolic Chris. But welcome in. How's it going? All right, yeah. Guys, if you're not following our friends, Frolic Chris, please give Frolic Chris a follow. Pianist also has been known to play a bunch of JRPGs on stream, and I'm a fan of JRPGs, so. And then also, if you guys are not following our friend E-Room, please give E-Room a follow. E-Room, also known as the Pope of Indiana, but strong supporter of the stream here. But also, E-Room streams either in real life stuff, opens a bunch of random things, does community games, so definitely give our friends eRoom Kim and Frolic Chris follows. All right, cool. So, and I think that basically clears up the queue, or at least that I did all the tricks that I wanted to do. So let me see here. Magician's Choice. Did I get two Magician's Choice in there? I did not. So let me get another Magician's Choice because technically I did two of them. But anyway, how's everybody doing? How has everybody's weekend been? Hopefully everybody has had a wonderful weekend. So last week I went to a wait, no, this was not last week. Yeah, this past week I hung out with some magicians at a bar. It was just like a random, hey, we're gonna go hang out here. Anybody wants to come hang out? And I was like, oh, okay. I think I'm available, and I was available, so I was like, let's go. One of the other magicians said, hey, Nam, you should go over there and talk to those two guys at the bar and show them a trick. And here's the thing, this other magician, he has paid gigs. He's approached random people before, but you always under like the guise of like, getting paid. I think feel like he has some reservations doing it, not getting paid, or like he just wouldn't do it out of the blue. But for anybody who's met me at like physically, especially if you went to TwitchCon last year, I think Gibson Lens would has. I don't want to quote exactly what Gibson Lens said. I think though the words were, I think he said, Nam might be the most social person I've ever met, or something like that. And I was like, oh man, I hope I live up to that because, anyway, I walked over to these two guys, started talking with them. I was about to show them a trick. As it turns out, one of them was also another magician that none of us had met. And we were like, what? No way. So, the moral of the story is basically you have no idea who you're going to meet unless you randomly talk to randos. Let's see. Hold on. Frolic Chris says, any chance you can make it to VGM Con this year? Crazy Asian. VGM Con. I'm not sure. Um, when does VGM Con occur? Is that later in the year or earlier in the year? If it's early in the year, probably not. If it's later in the year, there's a chance, but I'll have to think about it. Alstro Art says, oh, I remember the trick. It was going to ask about, oh, do you know Cards Across? Alstro Art. The answer is yes. It's tougher to do it over a camera, but I've actually never done it on a camera because it helps to have a spectator. However, we can go ahead and do a performance of Cards Across for you today. So let me just throw that. Let me see here. Cards Across. And yeah, so we'll get that in the queue. And then I can perform that. Yeah. Hellthorn says, haha, if only you can come out and hang out in Singapore. Lol. Yeah, I don't know, one day. I'm not sure if I want to fly on planes right now. But yeah. The Magician's Bar, Frolic Chris says. Yeah, no, let's see. Frolic Chris says April 11th, 2025. I'm already planning on going to VGM Con, says Gibson Lens. All right. Yeah, I'll have to see. The thing is, it feels like it's probably too close. So right now, I'm not committing to any cons until after I go to my Magifest con in January, and then I will decide whether I can go or not. However, it sounds like I probably would have had to gotten tickets and slash a hotel for VGM con, like probably well before then, if I haven't decided already. Is that right? So, I don't know. I'm not going to say it's impossible, but I will say that maybe unlikely unless weird things align and everything's like perfect. Also, yeah, let me see here. It's also 11/13. Sorry, April 11. Yeah, that sounds like it's bad timing too, especially if that's the weekend because my wife's birthday weekend will probably be that weekend. So, um, yeah. Chan the Magic Man, welcome in. How's it going, Chan? How are you doing today? It's Minneapolis, smaller and chill con. Yeah, I mean, look, I'm not opposed to going. I just have to have like, you know, if I'm filthy rich and have all the time off in the world, sure, I'll go to all the cons. But like, yeah, usually the limiting factor is like vacation time and like and money. So, my birthday is April 13th. Oh, okay, all right. I'm still going. Well, yes, I know. If you want to go and you're going, that's not a problem. But like, my wife does not want to go, and like, so anyway, that you guys with wives and other spouses, spice. I would argue that the plural of spouse should be spice. But anyway, okay, all right. Before we get to this impromptu attempt at cards across, let me just give a shout out to Chan the Magic Man, guys. If you're not following our friend and mod Chan the Magic Man, please give Chan the Magic Man a follow. Chan the Magic Man, one of the few other magicians on Twitch that has a regular Magic schedule. Please give Chan a follow. Also known as the fourth half of Magic Twitch. Chan the Magic Man normally does Magic streams on Monday nights, so Magic Mondays. All right. Okay, so here we go. All right. So, heyo, E-Room, thank you for the badum-ts. All right. Plural of spouse is bigamy. Man, you guys crack me up. All right, so here's my attempt at cards across. So first things first, if there was a spectator here, I would hand them the deck, or just a chunk of cards first, and then we would attempt to have them count one card out at a time so that they have 10 cards, okay? And so that would be the thing. Okay, so here we go. 1, 2, count out loud if you're counting at home. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then with that, we would actually have, I would actually push them off to this other person over here and say, go ahead and put your hands on the deck and just make sure that there's no possible way that I could get any cards in there without you knowing, okay? And let me just make sure that I know how to do this trick. And we can just shuffle up these cards too. But we're going to need to try and find a way to shove cards in there. And so we do need a random number. And so I would just let the spectators say stop. Stop, like let's say here. Okay? And then this is the number of cards we're going to try and push in there. Okay, so 3. All right, so let's try and shove 3 cards in there, okay? So here we go. I'll do them slowly one at a time. Ready? 1. I just threw 1 in there. I don't know if you could tell. Here's the second one. Ready? 2. And then finally, 3. So yeah, I don't know if you could tell, but there would now be 13 cards under your hand. And if you were here, you could... That's big of you, says Alcommutation. But welcome in, Craig. How's it going? How are you doing tonight? Okay, so here's what we would do. I would have them slowly count 1 card out at a time, and we'll see how many cards are here. 1. And if you're counting at home, count out loud. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then this is where everybody at home would freak out. And I'd say, okay, put your hand under these 10 cards and then continue to count 11, 12, 13. All right, put those underneath your hand, and there's no possible way that I could get more cards in there. If you thought that was a fluke, let's go ahead and try that again. Go ahead and touch the back of any one of these. Let's say they touch the back of this one. All right, let's go ahead and throw this many cards in underneath your hand. 4. All right, we'll just do all 4 at once. Ready? 4. So wait, what's 13 plus 4? Should be 17, right? So here we go. 1, 2, and they could be all doing all the counting. Not me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17. And that, my friends, is Cards Across solo without like helpers or even a spectator. But typically, yeah, you would do this with a spectator. They would do all the counting. And yeah. And if anybody saw anything, this would look way less sus with the other people counting. The fact that I'm doing the counting, I guess, automatically makes it more sus, but trust me, they can do all the counting. This works perfectly fine. So, yeah. But anyway, also, Art, thank you so much for the big clap. Appreciate it. Hopefully that was sufficient for your. It was actually kind of like an off, like off menu request. So you're welcome. Yeah, the fact that I knew it, I could do it. If I didn't know what it was, I probably wouldn't have been able to do it. But I do know that one, and I've done it like 2 different ways. That's like the main way I would do it. So yeah. Anyway, welcome in Alchemmutation. Oh yeah, thank you for giving Alchemmutation a shout out, guys. If you're not following our friend Alchemmutation, aka Craig, please give Alchemmutation a follow. Alchemmutation, guitarist, plays what we call Smilecore. If you're not following and listening to Smilecore, and if you're not smiling while listening to it, it's probably not Craig. It's probably not Smilecore. But please give Alchemmutation a follow. He also plays community games and does other things. I think I also saw like a productivity stream or like, co-working stream not too long ago. So anyway, let's see here. Let me just catch up with the chat. Let's see. I can't spell that fast. Flip! 17 is a lot. I mean, 17, it's not like... Wow! This is better than Sesame Street. Oh, yeah, wait. Hold on. I didn't do it. 1, 2, 3 cards. Alright, there's the count for you. Now, hopefully, it's better than Sesame Street. Let's see here. We got. Thanks for all the applause and the claps. I imagine for the Sesame Street impersonating. Thank you kindly for the claps and the emotes. Chan, E-Room, Astro Art. I felt like it's on par. Okay. Referencing the better than Sesame Street. Okay. Chan's got a random request. Okay. Slowly crazy going am I. Wait. That sounds an awful lot like Yoda. So hold on. Slowly crazy going am I. Alright, that's the best I can do. Sorry. I would say my count was better than that Yoda. So anyway, but there you go. Oh yes, thanks for shouting out Alchemmutation, and I do random stuff. And you're welcome. Okay. All right, Chan, thank you for the emotes, and thank you kind of for the claps. Gibson Lens, and Nam is now my spirit, and Nam is now my spirit animal. Wow, if that is not a quote. Here, let me give you a spirit animal like sound effect. Roar. There you go. So now, Violet Evie, welcome in. All right, Violet Evie, I don't know if you know, but I sent you a message on Discord. I don't know if you saw it, but you subbed last time, as evidenced by the sub, and you did not get a chance to sign a card. So please, if you can select one of the cards that has not been signed, please sign a card. Let me separate the ones that are available here. But welcome in, Violet Evie. How are you doing today? Hopefully you're doing well. Let's see. Any of these ones are open for signing. Anyway, welcome back. I'm glad you're here. Mostly because I would have felt guilty if other people signed a bunch of cards and then you didn't get a chance to sign the card. But yeah, so thank you for the sub last week. I'm good, thanks. Trying to decompress from work. I totally get it. Yeah, so if you can select any one of these cards, I would love to sign it Violet Eevee. And then if you ever request a trick here, and I'm able to use the card, I will try and use that card. Jack of Hearts. Yes, Jack of Hearts. Surprisingly, a lot of the Jacks are unpopular. It looks like maybe only the Jack of Spades has been signed. So Jack of Hearts, I will sign Violet Eevee, and yeah. Alchemmutation says, trying to decompress from life. My sympathies, Alchemmutation, and Violet Eevee. Alchemmutation says, I'm whole for the first time. Okay, let's see. Follicrus is lurking, packing for a Canada trip. All right. Good luck packing, and hopefully you have fun in Canada. All right, so let me see. I can get my Sharpie. All right, I'm going to go ahead and sign this Violet Eevee. Thank you so much for the sub from last week. And here we go. And make sure I spell this Violet. Okay, that's pretty straightforward. I've almost messed one of these up before. Violet. I try to get it right. Underscore. Very important. As another Twitch user with an underscore in my name. Violet Eevee. Okay, so this is the one. Evievie. Okay, there we go. Violet Eevee, thank you so much for the sub. So yeah, once again, if you would like to request a trick, feel free, and if possible, I will use this. That was tense, lol. Good job. Thank you very much. Yeah. All right. Let's see. So in the interim, we do have a request from Chan the Magic Man. Thank you so much for that request, Chan. Let me get ready for that trick. Let me see here. This is the regular version of Revolver. Okay, so let me let's make sure I get it right here. And then we are going to perform this trick. And then I see another request from Charlie's Beats. Thanks for that request, Charlie. What was I doing? What was I saying here? So yeah, oh yeah, so I told my story about hanging out with magicians earlier this week. I also played board games this past week, so that was fun. I hosted board games at my place, which I hadn't done in a while because my stream setup was in the way. But I was actually able to like clean my entire stream setup, and then I was able to rebuild it. It did take a little bit more time, but I don't have to host like board games every week. But yeah, so it's a good time. All right. Okay, so let me see here. Let's see. We've got Chan saying, been a hectic week so far. I have a fungal rash on my lower left leg that spreads if I make contact with other parts of my body. Dude, that sucks! So first of all, I've never really had a fungal rash, but I know what rashes are like, and I know what funguses are, or fungi are, I guess. Whatever the correct English is there. So far, I've tried putting on cream and other things that have been pretty annoying lately. Hope it goes away soon. I don't know if that is something you may want to see a medical professional about, but I would, if you don't know what's going on and it doesn't like go away, that's probably calls for going to see a doctor. All right. Let's see. Yep, that's. Oh yeah. Yep, it sucks. Yeah. Try stuff like for athlete's foot. Oh yeah, because athlete's foot is typically fungal, right? So that's. Yeah. I mean, I'm not a medical professional, so don't take that from me as a thing. But I mean, hey, in my mind, it's like, oh, that might make sense, right? But if you have to take meds like fluconazole. Violet Eevee, are you a medical professional? I'm just curious. And of course, by the way, if anybody, nobody, the disclaimer, nobody take any medical advice from anybody in chat for legitimate advice. We are just having a discussion about medical stuff. Okay, all right, there we go. All right. Ooh, I feel bad for you then. Oh, I went to the hospital. Dude, you went to the hospital last night? Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm working in the ER. You are working in the ER? Oh, no. Jeez. All right. Well, good disclaimer. Ah, thank you. Thank you kindly. I'm an ER nurse. Okay. Thank you for letting us know. According to the doctor, she said might be a fungal infection. Ah, I was supposed to be filming my music video this past week, but it turns out I'll have to wait a while. Been editing background scenes. So, oh, okay, all right, dude. I'm sorry. I hope you get better soon. But yeah, definitely listen to your doctors and slash or ER nurses and slash or medical professionals. All right, cool. Oh, all right. Let's all right. Chen, I'm gonna do your trick so that we can try and relax. All right, here we go. Docs can only give advice. Okay, let's go. All right. So here we have the ace of spades, the two of spades, the three of spades, and the four of spades. And what we're going to do is we are going to fire off these bullets one at a time. And we're going to do that by making our finger guns, and we're going to be firing. Actually, there is a very specific sound alert. If anybody wants to do it, feel free. This is the perfect trick for it. Um, hey, E-Room! E-Room, you were ready. E-Room was like, I'm itching. E-Room likes to get the bang in, right? That's so look, that bang has caused our first bullet, the ace of spades, to turn face down. I know, it's super crazy. All right, cool. So now here's the thing. We're going to fire off our second bullet, okay? So here we go. If anybody wants to get it ready, you make your finger guns, and you're going to do the sound effect. If you don't have it, you can just go bang. Ah! But E-Room, you're ready on the trigger right there. I don't know if you saw that, but now the ace will turn itself back face up. But now the 2 will be face down. So there's our 3, there's our 4, there's our 2, and here's our ace. Let's go ahead and do the third bullet. So once again, finger gun, and we're going to go ahead and fire it off. Hey! Chan the Magic Man beats E-Room to the to the punch this time. But as it turns out, hey! E-Room was a little upset and wanted to get another bang in there, despite Chan beating him first. Man, this is turning to be a violent shootout, everybody. I don't know who would win in a shootout. Would it be Chan? Would it be E-Room? I don't know. But look, here's the 4, and here's the ace and the 2, and there's the 3. Hey! Violet Evie wants to get in on the action. Violet Evie. Hey! Sorry, I had to. No, don't worry. Everybody is welcome to use bang sound effect because it's there. But especially for this trick, it is absolutely fine. All right, so now, look, we're going to go ahead, and we need the final bullet shot. And now this will be the 4th one. Will it be Chan? Will it be E-Room? Will it be Violet? The new... Whoa! E-Room has gotten the bang in. Guys, if we take a look, that's not exactly what we needed it to do, was it? Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and hey, all right. You know what, Chat? Thank you for doing that because I was actually gonna go bang again and I was too slow. So thank you. And then, so now we're gonna actually have the 4th bullet get shot up. Man, you guys are trigger happy today. Oh, okay. All right, but look. Okay, so here we go. We have the ace, 2, 3, and the 4. The 4 has turned itself face down. But now if we take a look, here, I'm going to go ahead and turn the 4 over. Okay, and here's the interesting thing about the cards here. So, look, you may have thought that the cards were... I don't know if you know. So after that bloody shootout between E-Room, Chan the Magic Man, and Violet Evie, we must have seen bodies all over the ER, and so I don't know if you could tell, but yeah. See, so like here we've got a body here, and then a body here, and then a body there. And so, look, that's all of our. However, what I want you to know is that that was just all an illusion, because even though Violet Evie is in the ER all of the time and maybe sees bloody bodies after deadly shootouts like this, and I know that shootouts are just not a great thing to joke about, but man, you guys shot so many bullets. However, we know that Violet Evie can actually save lives, and so Violet Evie working as an ER nurse. I don't know if you know, but actually, um, all of the cards are blue backed. Actually, none of them are bloodied. All of their lives have been saved. Whew. I'm gonna wipe my brow, and then we're gonna end the trick there.
Yes, blew my mind.
Whew. I don't know if anybody caught it. There was one point during the trick where I panicked really quick. I don't know if anybody saw anything, but I did panic just for a quick second. We may make that a. You did great. Thank you, Chen. Thank you. I think the story carried it. I think I was so distracted by the story. I did do the slight mess up, but hopefully it was okay. E-room, E-room, you saw it. All right. Okay, we may make that a boss trick. So let me make let me make that a boss trick for next time. But otherwise, hopefully you guys enjoyed. That was good. I think we had a lot of fun with that one. E-room, E-room with the lol lol lol. Man, E-room finding out all the magical secrets just because E-room's here like every stream. So if I mess up, E-room catches it. Like, was a fun trick. Yeah, regardless, very fun. All right. Thank you kindly for the claps and the applause, and the emotes. Chen the Magic Man, E-room, Violet Evie. Yes. And Alchemutation's on too? Okay, alright, that's okay. Alchemutation's a magician too, so. Delicious. Alright, let's see. Next up, we have. Let me grab some cards. Please hold while I find some cards. But let's see here. Okay. Alright, we've got this, we've got that, we've got this. Okay, cool. And then we got this. Okay. Alright. Chad says, you saw nothing. Hellthorn says, do you do Reset by Paul Harris? Hellthorn, the answer is yes. It is on the trick list. You can request Reset, and we can do it. The way that I do it is I like to theme it as saving emulator save states, because a lot of people on Twitch have like video gaming culture, so I do it in that style. Chan the Magic Man says, maybe it's the bangs that got you distracted. I don't know about you, but if I had like, how many? There was like 14 bangs or something in a row, I would be distracted. Let's see. Yes, I know. Reset by Paul Harris. Yep, it's on the trick list. You can request it. You saw nothing, says Chan. Nothing. Believe it or not, I've had 0 alcohol today. I had a bunch of alcohol the last few days, so I need to cut back for tea. He has it. All right, I tried. All right. Oh, Chan has put Reset in there for you. Thank you, Chan. Got you, Hellthorn. All right, cool, awesome. 14 bangs is a lot. Yeah, I mean, yo, 14 bangs is a lot. Okay, all right. Okay, I have not had 0 alcohol today. Wee! It says Alchemation. All right. Next up, we have Incauto Tromposo. I can pronounce it. I don't exactly know what it means, but that's okay. All right, so here, first things first, we have a black spot card, a black spot card, and then we have another black spot card. And I'm going to go ahead and lay these out down here like this. Okay, and then I am going to go ahead and show. So we have a red face card right here, and then a black spot card, and a black spot card, and a black spot. So actually, let me place the red face card right there. And what I need to do is we are going to go ahead and lay out these black spot cards up here like this. And here's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to make one swap, and then you guys will need to find the card that is different from the rest. And so here we go. I'm going to make one swap, and now everybody try and find the one that is different than the rest. If you're on desktop and would like to play at home, go ahead and click directly on the screen, and you point at the card that you believe is different than the rest. And just let me show, and I'll give you guys a hint. Here's the hint. If those are the two that I swapped. Okay, so all right, now those of you who have been here before have probably clicked here. There's one person who's clicked here. That's interesting. Excellent. Charlie's Beats has got the Jeroxus, and then Chan the Matchman's got the Nemotsus. All right. Oh, somebody has also guessed this one. Amazing. All right. So for anybody who is paying attention, oh, thank you for the attempt at feeding me the heat map. Thank you for playing, everybody. So a lot of people would guess that, yeah, you should be probably selecting this one because this is the red face card and all of these other cards were black spot cards. I clicked the middle. All right, says Chan. Alchemy Mutation, that was me, lol. Violet Evie says, oh, baka! I haven't heard that in a while. So for anybody who's an anime fan, I learned the word baka from many anime, which means like stupid idiot or moron or something like that. I don't know if it's also a swear, but it's yeah. All right, but let me just show you. Anybody who selected the middle card, the 10 of clubs, is correct because, look, if I show you the remainder of the cards, all of the other cards are now indeed red face cards. And, yeah. So I don't know, Violet Evie, which one you had selected, but you should have picked this one because this is the one that you signed. And that, my friends, is what was that called? Incauto Tramposo. All right, excellent. Let me eat all these heat maps. Hold on. I didn't grab them. Delicious! Alchemy Mutation says, but! With 2 T's, not with 1. Just in case context matter there. Let's see. Thank you kindly for the emotes and the claps. E-Room, Violet Evie, Chan the Magic Man. All right. So let's see. Unfortunately, the next trick, Vampire Card Trick, I will not be able to use your card, Violet Evie. However, I should probably do a trick with your card because it has been recently signed. I guess your card participated in this last trick, but... All right, here we go. So Violet Evie, Jack of Hearts. Let's transform. That was horrible. Did not do a transformation. I guess I don't have enough rare candy. All right. Ready. Violet Evie, here we go. Boom. Evolved to the 9 of Spades. I don't know if that's an evolution or if that's a de-evolution, but Alstro Arts. Thank you kindly for the, what is that, toilet paper binoculars? Oh, it's just binoculars, but from my immediate glance, it looked like somebody putting 2 rolls of toilet paper on their eyes and then using those as binoculars. Chan says, you saw nothing! Thanks, Chan. Chan, the other magician, backing me up here. All right, cool. So let's see. Vampire card trick. This is a good one for Halloween time because it's Halloween themed. Guys, it's Halloween themed. It's both toilet paper and binoculars. Oh, dude. All right, that's so cool. All right. Um, man, I should think about putting toilet paper in my emotes. It's not every day you can say, I have toilet paper emotes. Okay, all right. This is not the stream. This is not. Wait, wait, wait. What do you mean this is not the stream people are looking for? People should be looking for this stream. Look, there are not many magicians on Twitch. Like, there's only 4. Maybe 5. Depends on how you count. Maybe 6. But, yeah. Everybody, these are the streams you were looking for. Come, hang, stay a bit. Drink responsibly. Oh, if you saw nothing? Oh, I see, I see. No, no. That's okay. If it meant bringing more people, I would mess up a few more times. I mean, I don't try to deliberately mess up, but statistically speaking, I'll mess up a little bit. All right, let's see. Thank you so much for the request, Violet Evie. So this is the vampire card trick. We'll do it the classical vampire way because, you know, Halloween. All right, so first things first, we have the Ace of Hearts, the Two of Hearts, the Three of Hearts, and the King of Spades. The King of Spades is going to be our vampire, and the vampire is going to be dining on our 3 victims, represented by the hearts. So the Ace of Hearts will be the first victim. Now, take a look. All it takes is just a quick second for our vampire to find the first victim. And Alcommutation says, I drink only irresponsibly. Do not recommend, says Alcommutation. Well, so does this vampire, because look, here's our third victim, the second victim, the 2, and then here's our vampire. But actually, if I show you our first victim, the blood has been completely drained out of them. Not just the front, but also the back. Look. The blood has completely drained out of them. I know. Is that strange? That's strange, huh? Alright. Next, we have our second victim, our 2 of Hearts. Here's our 3 of Hearts. And then here's our vampire. And now our vampire will be sucking the blood out of our second victim. And don't blink, it happens pretty quick. Because look, if I show you now, here's our third victim. Here's our vampire. But look. Here's our second victim. All of the blood has been sucked out of them, the front and the back. I know. Is that strange? Unless... Do not drink water upside down unless you need to get rid of hiccups, says Alcommutation. And then finally, here's... Very strange, says Violet Evie. And here's our third victim. And look, the vampire will make quick work of our third victim. 1, 2, 3. I don't know if you can tell, but look. Our third victim has had the blood completely sucked out of them. He must be stopped! Well, perhaps maybe in a normal situation where maybe there's a movie involved. But look, this vampire knows what it has done. And it lives in a modern day society. You know, we live in a time where there's like cameras in everybody's pocket on their phones. People take pictures. You know, hearsay is now confirmed by like TikToks and other social media. So this vampire knows to get out of Dodge real fast. And so it's going to go ahead and turn into a bat and fly away. And there we have. The vampire survives to do the vampire card trick another day. Before he must feast again! And that, my friends, is the vampire card trick. Thank you so much for that request, Violet Evie. Hopefully you enjoyed. Thank you kindly for the applause. E-Room, Violet Evie, Alstro Art. Violet Evie says, I must bedge. Thanks for tricks. You're welcome. Thank you for stopping by. Hopefully you have a glorious night. Take care, sleep well, and we'll see you around. All right. Uh, Apoleum, can you make yourself disappear? I don't do that, but if you want to see somebody do that, Chan the Magic Man does that at the end of every stream. So please give Chan the Magic Man a follow. Mod and friend of the stream here. So definitely give Chan and check out the end of his streams because that's where he will make himself disappear. I myself pride myself on enjoying sleight of hand card magic, so that's a large majority of what I do here. So if if you are looking for stage magic or other things besides cards, my apologies. This is probably not going to be your thing. But if you just want to see some interesting storytelling with sleight of hand card magic, this is the place. I'd like to think I'm also charming, but I know that not everybody finds me charming. So, but anyway, welcome in Apoleum. Hopefully, see, I make myself disappear at every public interaction I'm supposed to be at, says Alchemmutation. Mike Z96. Welcome in, Mike Z96. Yo! Yo! All right, so let's see. That was let me go ahead and let me prep for reset. I believe we will do this for Hallowthorn. Not sure if you're still there, Hallowthorn, but we could do it, and then I can you can still refer to this. But let me also do this the way that I normally do it. So I will find my props, which are basically the save state button and the load state button. Okay, let me see here. So we'll do this, and then we'll do this. And then I'm just going to make sure that I need to get set up correctly because I have not done this trick in a bit. So, okay. Yep. All right. There we go. And that is almost the correct setup. Hang on. Let's see. Is this Joe? Who's Joe? What do you mean? I'm here, says Haldor. Oh, ooh, nice. You got your sign in back. Very cool. Oh yes, that's right. I put my crazy Asian sign up back there because I was like, I should probably put this up if I can, and I could. So there we are. I was telling people about the shelf because the shelf is actually pretty sketchy at the moment. But yeah, Alstro Art says, got him! Joe Mama. Okay, alright. Yeah, my mama has actually traveled to a foreign country to visit her extended family and do some vacationing. So, yeah, sad face. All right. Okay. So, here we go. Oh, wait. I forgot to get the props that I was going to use. Let me find save state, load state. Okay, here we go. Where has she traveled to? She has traveled to Vietnam. So there we go. All right. Here we go. So I'm going to go ahead and place these two here, save state and load state. So I've got the 4 threes and the 4 jacks over here. And what I would like to do is we are going to go ahead and introduce the jacks to you. So here we have the jack of spades, the jack of diamonds, the jack of clubs, and the jack of hearts. All right. So we'll go ahead and leave all of the jacks over here. And then over here we have all of the threes. And so I'm going to go ahead and hit the save state button. So remember this state. Threes over here, jacks over here. So now we've saved this state. Okay. So now we're going to start. Let's go ahead and use this 3. Now, if I want to play the game and change the state, sometimes you might get to a point where you might change the state of the game, but nothing actually changes. Nothing actually changes until you actually touch the packet. In this case, you actually change the state, and now one of the jacks has actually hopped over here. Now, some people believe that we're going to have a situation where I won't be able to do it when they are face up. But as you play any video game, sometimes you might do something and it doesn't actually change the state of the game. Not until you do an interaction to actually change, and that will actually change something. I'm not sure exactly how it's going to change, but oh, look, there it is. So that has now changed to a jack as well. And then finally, we are going to have a situation where some people believe that I won't be able to change the state of two things at the same time, but if I just have both of these touched, they will both change into jacks as well. And so now we have all of our jacks over here, and our threes should be over here. Now if I just go ahead and check, oh yeah, there's a 3 right there. And so, but now we want to actually go back to that state at the beginning. So let me go ahead and press the load state button. And we're going to hit the load state. So we've saved the state where originally all the 3s were over here and the jacks were over here, right? But now look, I just hit the load state button. So now all the 3s are over here. Is that strange? That's super strange, right? And now some people are wondering, well, now here, I'm going to go ahead and show you that all of the jacks are over here. And that, my friends, is reset load state save state emulator version. So there you go. And that, my friends, Hellithorn, hopefully you enjoyed that. That is just a presentation of reset. I think mechanically very similar to most other resets, but I don't know how many people theme it as video game themes, so there you go. Peekaboo Draw says, very high-tech buttons. Oh yes, very high-tech. Allow me to tell you about how I created these buttons. Actually, I'll tell you how I created these buttons. I got an index card. You can even see the back. An index card. I rounded the corners, and then I cut it, I rounded the corners, stuck them inside a card sleeve, and those are the high-tech magical buttons. And that is that is how I made those. You too can make your own high-tech buttons with simple tools such as a corner rounder. I guess that's probably the most high-tech thing. Thank you kindly for the claps. Elstro Art, Peekaboo Draws, E-Room, and welcome in Peekaboo Draws. How are you doing? Guys, if you are not following our friend Peekaboo Draws, please give Peekaboo Draws a follow. Peekaboo Draws is an artist and has done some art streams, so yeah. Please give Peekaboo Draws. I've seen you in other streams. I don't know if I've actually caught your stream, but yeah. Definitely check Peekaboo Draws out. So doing good, thanks. Awesome. All right. Okay, let me catch the queue up here. So we already did that one. We just did reset. Okay, cool. Charlie's Beats has requested a 4-for-1 switch. All right. Peekaboo Draw says, I just streamed tonight for the first time in like 5 months. Yo! Oh, okay. All right. Awesome. Well, welcome back to streaming. I know you've been on Twitch, so welcome back to streaming. But hopefully it was all that you envisioned and wished for, and more. All right, let's see here. What am I going to be doing here? 4-for-1 switch. Okay. Oh, normally I use the aces as the helpers, but actually maybe I'll use them. Let me see. Charlie is requested, right? Peekaboo says, it was a lovely hot mess. I'm sure it was fun. I'm sure you did great. And getting back to doing something after 5 months, like I can't even imagine how rusty or horrible I would be at Magic if I literally did not do any Magic for 5 months. If I'm not streaming Magic, I probably have a sense that I would at least probably be performing it still or learning it still, but like, yeah. So like, I've been actually pretty diligent about my YouTube channel. So I've been doing one Magic video a week and then publishing it and just making sure it goes up once a week. on Magic Mondays. But like, if I just stopped doing it, like, there's all of these things that I remembered to do, and it's almost like muscle memory at this point. But it's like, update the description, copy and paste from here, take all of these tags from this, and it's just like, I'm sure I would have forgotten all of that stuff if I just stopped like uploading a video for 5 months. Okay, all right. Okay, so let me get started here. All right, so this I'm going to be using. Let me see. I'm going to be using the 4 jacks as our helper jacks. So I'm going to go ahead and place all the jacks over here. And instead of just picking a random card, let's go ahead and find the. Oh, actually, here we go. I'm going to go ahead and use Charlie's Beats because Charlie has requested this trick, and normally I would like to try and use the card of the person who has requested the trick. So we're going to go ahead and use the Charlie's Beats signed Ace of Spades. And I'm going to place the Ace of Spades right there. And then we're going to go ahead and use the jacks to try and help us here with this trick. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to turn all of the jacks face down like this. And I'm going to go ahead and run my hand over the packet like this. Okay. 1, 2, and 3. I don't know if you could tell, but those 4 cards have turned into 1 card. And now if we take a look at where the Ace of Spades should have been and we spread, there's actually 4 of them now. And if I show you this card, this is Charlie's Beats signed Ace of Spades. And what are these 4 cards? Well, these 4 cards are indeed our 4 helpers, the 4 jacks. And E-Room says, bow! Let's see, E-Room's got the, yeah, emote for bow. Let's see, E-Room bow bun bubble. I know, I know Bow's been in here before, but E-Room bow bun bubble. I don't know if that's the correct pronunciation, but anyway, thank you kindly for the emotes and the claps and the applause. E-Room, Charlie's Beats. Bow is the 4 hearts card. Oh, yes, that's right. 4 of hearts. That's correct, which is next to E-Room's 3 of hearts. Okay, it was almost. They were like almost. There was 1 card separating them. Okay, so I had mentioned last time that I went to a community super sale and I bought a bunch of stuff. I did not show much stuff from it, but as inevitable, I did purchase a bunch of things, and some of which were just not necessarily what I had intended on getting, but I got them anyway because, I'm a magician. I always need playing cards. So, let me go ahead and show you some of those right now. So think of this super sale as like a gigantic like yard sale, basically. So I also got this nifty box. I think it was an old Rolodex that had like now if anybody who's too young and doesn't know what a Rolodex is, this basically probably held cards that held like people's names and addresses and things and phone numbers. But now everybody has digital storage on their phones. But I purchased a bunch of decks of cards and I shoved it in this. And so let's take a look at what we have. Now, some of these are probably hot garbage, but I got them all anyway. So let me take you through the story. All right, first things first. I did purchase this. Now, normally I would not get a box that was ripped like this. But when I saw the front, I was like, I have to get this because I have a 3-year-old. And so these are Peppa Pig cards. And I did gamble on the fact that because the box was so ripped, I had no idea whether it was going to be complete or not. But the good news is that I counted each one, and we have a full deck of cards, which is amazing considering the state that this box was in. Needless to say, I probably would not be doing the maximum penetration card trick with that box. Um, I just realized that out of context sounds utterly horrible. I'm sorry. Anyway, so the features of no, not Peppa Pig. I'm sorry, Peekaboo Draws. My apologies. Peekaboo Draws. I think I saw in your thing earlier that you were mom of four. Yes, my sympathies. But anyway, so yeah, my kid likes Peppa Pig. All the face cards have Peppa Pig characters. I don't know them all. I think I can identify like Peppa and then like brother George and then like maybe like mom and dad probably and that's it. So but yeah, all of the black suits are kind of like a dark purple or blue, and then all of the red ones are just kind of like an off red, maybe more pink color. But yeah. And so yeah, these are the Peppa Pig cards. Lol, yes, says Pikachu Joyce. Yes. Totally totally get it. Alright, so these are the Peppa Pig cards. Alright. Next, what we have up is you guys have seen me pull out some Marvel cards in the past. So here we've got Venom playing cards. So let's pull these out. Venom from the Spider-Man universe. For anybody who does not know, Venom, one of the primary villains or antagonists, however you view Venom. I believe I don't know if he's the original, but the most famous one in my mind is Eddie Brock. I know that there's been multiple other hosts of the Venom symbiote, but anyway, so here's what the back looks like, and then the front, they all have like this, I would say, standard like comic book look. So some of them might look like they have like comic book panels or frames kind of going across. Some of them have like entire book covers. I think, and there's no pattern because like here's a face card, but then here's a 5 that just has like the exact same one. So I don't know if there's a pattern to them. But I believe every card has a unique image, maybe except for the two Jokers, I think. Hold on. I forgot. Were there Jokers? Yeah, they're two Jokers. No, they're different because they're different. So anyway, that is these. E-Room has requested a scandalous shuffle. Shuffle Peppa Pig cards and Venom cards together. All right. Peppa cards face up and Venom cards face. All right, all right. Well, tell you because they are literally right here. I'll be doing the scandalous shuffle. Yes. So here we go. All right, E-Room. All right, Alstro Art says I watched the latest Venom movie a few days ago. It was trash. Says Alstro Art. Yo, my sympathies. Yeah, I'm not watching many new. So the last great Marvel movie I watched was like from the from the MCU universe, all that stuff, was Avengers Endgame. And by the by, I thoroughly enjoyed Avengers Endgame. And then since then, I did see a few, but none of them have been as great as Avengers Endgame. Peekaboo Draws, clutches her pearls. All right, so for anybody who doesn't know, scandalous shuffles are when I shuffle two decks together, and the people who request scandalous shuffles can request whatever I shuffle if I'm able to, and I have the decks and all that. So oftentimes it is two differently sized cards or two differently shaped cards. Today, at least they are. Oh, hold on, are they exactly the same? Okay, they are like exactly the same size. So today we're going to be shuffling Peppa Pig cards and Venom cards. Peppa Pig face up. So here we go. Peppa Pig face up. And Venom cards face down. Here we go, everybody. You can thank E-Room for the scandalous shuffle! Alright, here we go. And now I'm going to push them together, and I'm not going to magic out of this because that would kind of be against the spirit of the scandalous shuffle. And so, you can kind of take a look actually edgewise and be like, oh yeah, there's chunks of Venom cards, but now we'll do a spread. Here we go. Look at that. Oh man, okay, hold on, let's flip to the other side. Oh, this side looks way more chaotic. The horror! I know. Welcome to the week before Halloween. Mwah! Where you suffer with me from OCD issues because cards are shuffled the wrong way. All right. I don't know where that voice came from, but you know I do voices sometimes. All right, so that is the Scandal Shuffle. I'm not going to unshuffle those for right now. I'm going to get through the rest of this box of cards. So, next, if there is anybody who is a fan of Philadelphia, this deck's for you. It is literally a Philadelphia deck of cards. So, the box was mostly in decent shape. The only thing that was kind of ripped was this little corner here, which to me just indicates it's a very poorly designed box and has no bearing on the previous users, which I admit it is just a poorly designed box. Let me just go ahead and grab the cards from in here. Okay, so each card has, oh yeah, the backs look like this. At least it is the same image. The things about this that a magician could exploit is that it's a one-directional design. So, for example, so same with the Venom deck. But like for example, if I were to have a card and it was to be inserted into the deck this way, I would be able to find that card immediately because it's a one-way design. Look, it's right there. You guys can find it too. All right, let's see. Now flipping to the other side, we have images of various sites. I imagine they're all in Greater Philadelphia. Here's the Liberty Bell. That's Jack of Spades. That's pretty cool. And I guess there's a little bit of fact. Let's go ahead and read the Liberty Bell. Originally hung in the tower of the new State House, Independence Hall in 1753, this bell rang out on important occasions. Before the Civil War, abolitionists used the bell as a symbol of liberty because of its inscription, "Proclaim Liberty." Today, the bell is a revered symbol of American freedom. There we go. SR Mama says. All right. Yeah, and so here we have a bunch of other cards there, and then we have jokers. Oh, and then like a couple of like fact cards, I guess. So there we go. But I did count up that, and this was like a full deck. So I was surprised at how many full decks I was able to find. I believe all of these are a full deck. So actually, if they weren't, I think I put them in a different place. So yes. All right. Let's see here. Hold on. Hopping back up here. E-Room has requested a Chicago opener trick, and then also E-Room says, "Do they have any pics of Kensington Street? Lol, check out YouTube if not familiar." Oh, you mean in the Philadelphia box? I'm not sure. I'd have to go through every card. I don't really feel like going through every card right now, but that's a great question. I'll get back to you, or we can. Well, actually, wait. The trick that was requested is your trick, right? Okay, so we're not going to hold anybody else up. All right, let's go ahead and see if we can find Kensington Street. All right, hold on. Okay, let's see. Nope, nope, nope. Okay, we're going to go through all the cards. We're going to see if we can find Kensington Street. This one doesn't have... Hey, this one has the name of an alley, but it is formatted differently, and we will point that out in a second. Wait a second. The Liberty Bell has shown up more than once. The Liberty Bell is on the 3 of spades as well. Hold on. Wait, and they have the same typo. Wait, this is the same... I'm seeing... Wait, and here's a... Wait, oh, that was the same one we looked at. I don't see Kensington Street. Hold on, I'm gonna pull out all the 10s. Wait, are there literally only 12? There's maybe only 12 different things. No, the Liberty Bell again. So all of the 3s and all of the jacks are Liberty Bells. And then actually all of the 10s are probably going to be this Elfreth's Alley. I'm going to say no Kensington Street. But here's the Rocky 3 bronze statue. That's there. I doubt it. Ken Street is really bad with drugs and homelessness. Really bad. Check 3 of Hearts Diamonds. Philadelphia only has 13 attractions. Kick. Yeah. No, yeah. So all of the 3s and all of the jacks are Liberty Bell, and they're just two different. Okay, so the reason why I pulled these out is actually there's an issue with the printing or the design of this. So if you take a look at all of these, the text, the first line of the text is in bold. I don't know if you can tell on the camera, but they are indeed bold. If you saw them in person, it's very clear. But the name of all of the ones on the tens, which is Elfreth's Alley, is the same. Oh, that look! It finally focused. Is so you could tell that this should be the title, Elfreth's Alley, but it's not bold, and so there somebody slightly messed that up because I think they intended that to be bold, and they are bold on everything else, so just not that one. It's either that or they're saying this is not special. But anyway, all right. So no Kensington Street. All right. Okay. Let's see. I sure hope someone got fired for that blunder, says Alstro Art. Yeah, for anybody who's an artist. So yeah, Alstro Art, Peekaboo Draws. Yeah, anybody who's an artist in chat right now. I'm so sorry you had to witness and experience that. So sorry. All right, first things first. Before I do this next trick, I have to take out the jokers because the jokers are kind of not good for this trick. All right. Okay. So here we go. Peekaboo draws flip table. There you go. All right. Lol. Or maybe this rare misprinted Philadelphia deck is a collector's item. I mean, if it is, then I just got it for like what I probably paid like a quarter for it, or maybe that was how much it was, and I got it on the last day, so it was like half. All right. Okay. So for this particular trick, we are going to need a card selected. So, eRoom, if you are on desktop, feel free to click directly on a card, and that will be your selection. And we will use that selection for the remainder of the trick. All right, I see eRoom has clicked. Over here. I believe it is that one. Nope. This one? Yeah, this one. Here we go. All right, so I'll leave that out. I'll scoop the rest of these up. Okay, I don't want to see what this card is, so if I'm going to close my eyes, turn my head, cough, I'll flip the card over. You guys can take a look. Remember it. Hopefully somebody in chat's got it. I'm going to flip it back over. All right. Before I lose it, eRoom's got it. Excellent. Alstro Art says, maybe. Oh, yeah, misspelled. Okay, misprinted. All right, cool. Awesome. I'm going to go ahead and lose this card into the deck like so. And here's what we're going to do. We are going to go ahead and we're going to make it change. I don't know if you know. I'm going to eat this heat map. Delicious. All right, but look, it has changed. I don't know if you believe me, but look. There's one card that is conspicuously different than the rest. It is this one. All right. At this point, eRoom, for the first time, can you please tell us what the selection was? What was your card? And it's okay to tell me in chat. And this is a good time. If anybody hasn't hydrated in a bit, feel free to hydrate. eRoom says, two of clubs. Two of clubs. All right. Well, I don't know if you know, but here we have this two of clubs. There it is, two of clubs. Now, here's what we're going to go ahead and do. We can go ahead and have another one selected. So let's go ahead and have another card selected. This one's a little bit more messy, but go ahead and click directly on the screen if anybody wants to select another card. And we'll do this a second time. All right, it looks like I'm going to guess it's this one. I think that's the one. Okay. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and show you this card. I don't want to see it. I'm going to close my eyes, show it, put it back down. I'm going to open my eyes, turn my head back. Okay. I didn't cough that time. Sorry. um, somebody got it? All right. E-Room's got it. All right. Excellent. Okay, we're going to lose it. And now we can legitimately shuffle. But let's go ahead and try and find your card a second time. Here we go. Snap. Is it red? No, wait. No, there's nothing that's red here. Hold on, guys. We're going to snap. Make it red. Hold on. Something. You know what? When I mess up a trick, I have to bring out the true magical talent of the stream. I don't know if anybody knows, but here on my stream, I am like the pen of Penn and Teller. I don't have any magical talent. No, that's a lie. Penn does have a lot of magical talent, but I am the mouth. I talk, and Teller is the true magical talent of. But anyway, so here's the true magical talent of my stream, the deck sock. Here we go, guys. Guys, the deck sock is gonna fix this. All right. By the way, there's probably literally zero chance of Penn and Teller ever see this. But if you guys are somehow watching and listening, I apologize, Penn. That is not what I meant. I know that both of you are magically talented. I respect both of you. I love you both. All right. Okay. Platonically. All right. There we go. All right. So here we go. I'm going to go ahead and have the deck sock do its magic. All right. Deck sock, did you fix the thing for me? Oh, no, you're not done? Oh, hold on. Put your back. Okay. Put your back. Okay, there we go. All right, there we go. Now the deck sock says it's done. I know. Wait, deck sock. Are you gonna embarrass me in front of my viewers? Please don't embarrass me in front of my viewers. Hey, E-Room. What was your card? The second one? It should be turning red for some reason, but it is not. Okay, yeah. You can tell. You can tell me in chat now at this point. Delicious. Four of spades. Okay. Well, the deck sock says there's only one red card on the table. Oh. Alright. Alright, guys. Hold on to your pearls. Here we go. Four of spades. My god. The deck sock has done it, guys. The deck sock has done it. Thank you, deck sock. Thank you for not embarrassing me in front of my friends and all the viewers. Thanks. Ow wow, ow wow. It says E-Room. Ow wow, ow wow. I'm just reading it like phonetically. O-W-O-W. It could be ow ow. Oh wow, oh wow. Ow 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 ow. Sorry. There is no easy mode. Welcome in. How's it going? That was probably the weirdest thing if you happened to walk in right before I said ow 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 ow. Oh jeez. Thank you kindly for the emotes and the claps and the applause. E-Room, there is no easy mode. Peekaboo draws, Alstro art. The first W is missing. Oh, okay. Ow, 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 ow. So you definitely start ow, ow, ow. Okay. 100% says there's no easy mode. All right. Let's see. Next up, we have a trick called Trading Kings. All right. Let's get ready for that. Let's see here. Trading Kings. This is one of my favorites to show newer viewers if they have never seen this before. Okay, I'm going to need 2 volunteers. Oh, yes, guys, if you're not following our friend, There Is No Easy Mode, please give There Is No Easy Mode a follow. There is no easy mode. I know there is no easy mode from originally, I think, from Rob Kovacs' stream, but there is no easy mode hosts trivia night, and also plays games. I don't know if I've caught a game stream, but I've definitely rated in randomly for trivia nights. So please give There Is No Easy Mode a follow. All right. Okay, so here we go. Trading Kings. I'm going to need 2 volunteers for this. So if you would like to volunteer, feel free to indicate that you would like. I'm going to have you choose a suit. And I will need the second person who volunteers to also choose a suit. But I'll make sure that you guys don't choose the same one. Okay, so first things first, I've got 2 packets of cards here. So this one, these all come from a red deck. And so if I show you, there's this. And now these ones all come from a blue back deck. And so there's no mistaking them, all right? So now I need my 2 volunteers. So I need 1 suit selected. Charlie's Beats has selected hearts. Now we need somebody to choose a black suit. So go ahead and choose either spades or clubs, whoever would like to select. And if nobody else wants to, Charlie, you are welcome to select another. There's no easy mode has selected clubs. All right, excellent. So we have 2 things, 2 suits selected. The cards have been on screen even before we saw the chat, and so here's what we're going to do. I'm going to go ahead and snap my fingers. So here we're going to flip over clubs, and here we're going to flip over hearts. I don't know if you guys could tell. Actually, these were all kings. I probably should have told you that. I mean, hence the name, Trading Kings, right? And so here we go. I've flipped over the hearts in this pile. 1 finger, look, watch. And then over here, 1 finger, same finger, we've flipped over the clubs. Is that weird? That's super weird, right? And Charlie, and there is no easy mode. You guys can affirm we did not set anything up. Did not. I mean, you know. But here's the thing. Not only did I flip them face up, but we actually swapped the piles that they were in. I don't know if you know, but this King of Hearts is actually the red-backed King of Hearts. If you don't believe me, look, watch. Here, I'll show you. Look. It is the red one. And look, this King of Clubs, this King of Clubs is actually the blue-backed one. I know. It's hard to believe. But look. There's no easy mode. Thank you for the mind blown. But wait. And this would be the exact same thing if you guys were here as well. You could have told me in person. You can and look, I did lie to you a little bit earlier. I did lie and say that these were all kings. But you actually had no other choice. Those are everything that was going to be flipped because look, if I show you all of these, there were no other kings. These are actually all blank cards. Each and every one of these. And that, my friends, is Trading Kings. All right. Thank you kindly for all the emotes and the reactions. Charlie's Beats, there is no easy mode. Gibson Lens, E-Room Kim, and thank you kindly for the claps and the applause. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Thank you for the mind blown. I assume you haven't seen that before. There is no easy mode. Yeah, this one of my favorite tricks to show people who haven't seen it before because it's got, so if I was to discuss like magic as a theory, like so this trick has a lot of moments of magic. I equate all the moments of magic in this one to like the 1, 2, 3 punch. So it's like, the jab, the straight punch, and then the uppercut, right? And so that last one is like the uppercut. So, but yeah, that one is, how should I say, glorious, like this. All right, let's see. All right, if anybody would like to request anything, feel free. The queue is empty. While the queue is empty, I can resume going back to all the decks of cards that I got at the super sale, yard sale kind of thing. So, let's see here. I hope that whoever likes a Gates enjoys this deck. So I got a deck labeled Agates of North America. So, and I wasn't entirely sure what agates were, but I assume that they are different kinds of stones and things like that. So here's the back, but then on the front there is a different agate on every. I assume that on every single different card. I did not check to verify. Unlike the Philadelphia one, that one had like repeats of only 13. Well, actually, only 12 different things because the Liberty Bell showed up on two of them, on two ranks. I cannot believe that. Somebody got really lazy on that one. But yeah, so far these look different. But yeah, these are actually pretty beautiful. The card stock is not that amazing, but it's like better than like the cheapest of cheap. So, but yeah, so these are agate cards as well. Let's see. Next up, we have a deck of cards that is Italian lingo playing cards. So I got these, and I was not sure exactly what to expect, but the backs, they all look like the Italian flag, as would be appropriate. And on the front, there's a card, but then they have the English, and then they have the Italian. So, hello, ciao. There's no easy mode. It says, Mamma Mia. Or, sorry, Mamma Mia. Do I have to say it like high pitched Mario? It's me, Mario. Ha ha. Yeah, that voice really is coming from me. Yeah, if you were wondering. One ticket to. Oh, biglietto per. All right. Oh wait, are these in order? Okay. Oh yeah, these are in order. Okay. I probably shouldn't mess up the order. Good night. Buonanotte. All right. So there we go. That is the Italian lingo playing cards. Also got potentially either for 25 cents or 12.5 cents, depending on the day, how we count it. Let's see. Next up, we have. Okay, so this one is like the first. I was like, there's no way this is going to be a legitimately good deck of cards, but it looks like an old deck of cards from a company in a particular year, and you'll see very clearly on the back. So the box looks really old. It is 20 years old, this box. How do I know? Well, if we take a look at the actual backs of the cards, they say this is from Las Vegas 2004 for one team, and I assume that this Celtech is a company name, so that's just a guess. But Big Ducky Snow, welcome in. Howdy, all. Just popping in to drop some hugs and to lurk and support my crazy friend. Thank you kindly for dropping in, Steven. Here's hoping your days have been sweet and awesome. Thank you so much for the sentiment as well. Hey guys, if you're not following our friend Big Ducky Snow, please give Big Ducky Snow a follow. Big Ducky Snow, also known as Steven. Big Ducky Snow is a productivity streamer, also has streamed singing karaoke as well, and yeah, and we also see Big Ducky Snow in the Magic community as well. So, but welcome in, and yeah, if you're planning on having a good night, thank you for the lurk and sleep well. But good to see you. Good to see you, Steven. So yeah, so here we have a deck from Cell Tech from 20 years ago. Now, when I saw this, I was like, "There's no way these are going to be good quality cards." But I was like, "Wait, if these were made in Vegas," so when I touched them, I was like, "Oh my god, they actually glide off like super easy." And the faces, they look very well. Okay. Oh yeah. The other thing was when I saw a face card. Okay, look how freaky a face card looks. So I'm gonna show you the King of Hearts. Look at how freaky this face card looks. And that is not. I don't believe that is like nobody put Sharpie on that. That is literally printed on the card like that. Like, let me just find another face. And it's not just that one. Like, all of them have these gigantic pupil eyes. The king is high as hell, says there's no easy mode. Peekaboo Draw says, pretty sure he's possessed. Yeah, I know, right? And that is not. Oh, yeah, let me find a queen. The queens look freaky, too. Yeah. Oh my god, look at how terrible that looks. Hold on. I am hearing something that I probably should not be hearing. Wait. Do you guys hear that? Okay. I don't know what happened. I probably got somebody's stream. I had a tab that wasn't muted that was on Twitch, and somehow it refreshed itself. And I don't know what language that was. Yup, there's no easy mode. Yep, that's exactly right. Okay. Alright, so anyway, yeah, so these are freaky, but they feel really good to handle, surprisingly. I was actually impressed at just how not crappy they were. So anyway, thank you, one team from Cell Tech, Las Vegas, 2004. All right. Okay, this is probably the most generic deck of cards because you could still get these in just any store, I believe. A random deck of aviator cards. These are probably either on par or slightly cheaper than bicycle cards, but the stock is a little bit different. So they are pretty smooth, they glide off, but they don't have as much air cushion, in my personal opinion. But it is, it'd be just fine for a standard deck of cards to just do whatever with. So I could do sleights with this. But the thing with even though the box looks kind of beat up, the cards basically felt brand new. So I'm almost certain this deck virtually never been used. And if it had been used, it was so light that there's been basically no wear on any of the cards. So this deck feels great. So considering I got it for, I forgot if it was either a quarter or 12.5 cents, a bargain. Okay. Next up, we have a random deck. This is not the deck that is in here. This is a deck. It did come from a casino, but it is from Harrah's. So a lot of times, what casinos will do is that they cannot reuse cards, and I think they only use a deck. Well, I'd be surprised if they use it for more than once now. But once they use it for more than like an hour or like two or three shuffles back into a game, they're not allowed to use it anymore. And so what do? Well, they end up packaging those and selling them. The thing is, they would be afraid of cheaters, gamblers, fraudsters from grabbing a deck of cards from anywhere and then bringing those cards to a game. So what do? They clip the corners. And so what happens is on a particular deck of cards here, so this corner and this corner has been clipped. These are probably the corners that were original to the card, and these corners looked probably like this. The one thing that does annoy me is that they don't standardize on the clipping, and so when you have corners like this, they clip, like some of them are deeper, some of them are narrower, and so you kind of get this situation where some of those. The other thing that they'll sometimes do is they will mark a Sharpie along the edge, and so you can kind of see that there's some black marks on the edge here, and they have applied some Sharpie onto the edges of these cards. There is no easy mode, says. I thought others also punch holes in the middle of them too. Yes, casinos will also punch holes in the center, or sometimes not even on this, but whatever they do, they usually make it bi-directional. So if it's not in the center, then they will put it like in opposite corners so that when it's like, this, then it's going to be in the same position. But yes, yeah. Casinos basically somehow damage their cards before they sell them so that people would not be able to bring those back into a casino for a game. In most games, you can't really touch your cards anyway. So, like, if you sat down at a casino table that was just like a regular table, it wasn't like a private game or something, you really can't touch, like, for example, a blackjack table. The dealer would basically do all the touching of the cards, and you are discouraged from touching them anyway to prevent, like, marking cards and things like that. So. But yeah, so anyway, I saw this and I was like, I'll get it because they're casino quality cards. They're good, but then they have all of these like defects and stuff on them. But the good news is that if I wanted to do sleights on them, I can do it with face up because the corner is intact when the cards are face up. But when the cards face down, it's a lot harder because they clip that corner. So yeah, but there is no easy mode. You are correct as far as like, yeah, there's multiple ways that casinos will destruct their cards before selling them. And then finally, we have this one. This one's probably the oldest one of the bunch, and I was not going to get it. However, I opened the box and I saw that, well, first of all, oh, let's just hope that I got all the dust off of this. Because, so if we take a look, also a casino based card, but I've never seen any as plain like this. Also, people haven't made cards like this in a long time, just with a white back for a casino because they are so easily marked. Welcome in, Mark Rides. How's it going? How do casinos handle poker games with players not touching cards? So yeah, that's tough. So for all of the poker games that are like a World Series of Poker type things, players will be able to touch those cards because those are able to be touched. But if you just sit down and you're playing like against the dealer at like a poker table, I believe they still handle all of the cards. Like they'll deal them to you face up basically. But anyway, yeah. So typically, I don't think you'll see white backs because it's so easy to mark or discolor or anything like that. But I know that they're also from a casino because they have also clipped the corners on these as well. But if you take a look at the faces, they look well. They also kind of have weird eyes, but not as freaky because you can kind of tell like the pupil is smaller there. But the thing that actually alluded, I think that this deck used to belong to a magician because here on the inside flap there is a card written. It is Two of Hearts. Now, I was thinking to myself, oh, that probably means that the Two of Hearts is missing because my first thought is, why would somebody write Two of Hearts for a deck that is in here and just be like, oh, okay, it's probably missing. Crap, there's probably not a complete deck. However, I did find that the Two of Hearts is indeed in here. And so I'm thinking perhaps that the Two of Hearts, this was a prediction. And so this is a prediction that, you know, a magician might, hey, I'm going to go ahead and make you choose the Two of Hearts. So, for example, go ahead and say stop. They say stop. Okay, cool. Excellent. So here it is. You break it the Two of Hearts. Boom. There you go. And then, hey, look, I knew you were going to pick it. Two of Hearts. Boom. Done. So that's my theory. And all right, and those are all of the decks that I bought from the super sale, yard sale kind of thing. And yeah, all right, cool. Woo! Wow, we just went through like 2, 4, 7, 8, 9 decks of cards there. All right, actually, let me undo. So by the way, the queue is empty. If anybody would like to request anything, I'm thinking about ending stream in like the next 15, 20 minutes or so. So feel free to request, but let's do a last call. And then while we're waiting, oh, I see Charlie's Beats request already. But let me undo the scandalous shuffle from earlier. So we did a scandalous shuffle with Peppa Pig and Venom cards. As requested by eRoom. Thanks, eRoom. All right. The question is, do we think I can do Apex Aces with either Peppa Pig or Venom cards? Oh man, I think both would be. Actually, it might be easier with the Venom cards, I think. So, okay, all right. Tell you what, we will attempt to do the Apex Aces with Venom cards. And then I see another one, another request for Little Devil. All right, so we can attempt to do Little Devil after this. All right, let's make sure I didn't turn any and I didn't miss any. These all the same. All right, cool, excellent. All right, first order of business. We're gonna find all of the aces. So here's what all of the. Oh, I just realized these are gonna be very difficult to identify. So we're gonna have to give it a second on camera and be like, okay, so here's. Actually, it would be easier if I fanned this way because then you guys can see. So yeah, diamonds, spades, hearts, and clubs. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and leave the aces over there. Little Devil is fun. I wanted Elevator, but never saw, so I will keep it. Oh, okay. So yeah, Little Devil is similar to Devil's Elevator. So if you like Devil's Elevator, you're mostly the same. Mostly the same. All right, cool. So we need 3 selections. So for anybody who is on desktop, for anybody who would like to click directly on the screen, and there's my auto contrast happening on my camera because these cards are too bright. These cards are too bright. But yeah, so we need 3 selections. So here's one. Here is 2. We need one more. If anybody would like to click directly on a card, or actually if one of these 2 people want to move to a different card, that's fine too. We will use those 3 cards as the selections. And it doesn't matter that I know what it is. Okay, cool. I just saw this one over here. I'm assuming it's this one. Okay. All right, excellent. Okay, so we'll have these 3 selections. And if anybody wants to note them in chat, feel free. So the 3 cards are, wow, they all happen to be Venom pictures that are like just a Venom and not like in a frame. But we have the 8 of Hearts, the 4 of Diamonds, and the 7 of Spades. So those are the 3. All right. Now we're going to lose these into the deck, so I'm just going to go ahead and place this kind of like near the top perhaps, and then let's place this one kind of in the middle there. And then let's go ahead and place this last one maybe near the bottom. Okay. And then let's go ahead and give these a nice shuffle. Okay. All right. All right. E-Room's got them. 8 of Hearts, 4 of Diamonds, and 7 of Spades. Excellent. Cool. So now here's where we're going to be using the 4 Aces. Okay, so these 4 Aces are going to help us find those 3 Venom cards. Those 3 Venoms. Let's pretend that these are all like Spider-Man. See, this is so weird because all 4 of the Aces are all like comic book covers. All right, but okay, so here we go. This first Ace is going to be looking for one of those cards. And so now if we take a look, and so that first Ace is gone. So now here's the second Ace. Let's go ahead and have that find other cards. And now if I show you, look, there's just the 2, right? Okay, and now let's take a look at this one, and that one's going to disappear. Because look, there's, yep. And now the Ace of Diamonds is going to be the last one, and we're going to try and find all of the Venom. I don't know if you could tell, but now it is gone. Those Aces are not on the top. I'll pause for a second because it's not easy to identify these cards. If you take a look, they're not on the bottom. Where did they go? Well, if I spread, you'll see. Well, I don't know if it's so obvious. So here are the 4 Aces, and in between the Aces are face down cards. And there's precisely 3 of them, because 3 can fit in between 4 cards. And if we take a look, well, what are our selections? If we take a look at chat, 8 of Hearts, 4 of Diamonds, 7 of Spades. 8 of Hearts, 4 of Diamonds, and 7 of Spades. And that, my friends, is Apex Aces with Venom cards. We found all of the Venom symbiotes that we were looking for in these comic books. Good job, Spider-Man. You did it. And that, my friends, was kind of funny. I didn't think I would be using Venom cards today, so that was funny. Thank you, Kelly, for the emotes and the claps. E-Room and Charlie's Beats. Charlie has requested clear plastic cards. All right. So, I guess we're going to have to be using clear plastic cards for Little Devil. Okay. Alrighty then. Let's use clear plastic cards for Little Devil. All right. Let me find the clip. Can we do it with another trick, please? Okay, I guess we can do it with another trick. You want to see? You want me to just do standard? Yeah, I'll do the clear plastic cards with another trick. Okay, all right. I'm trying to find where I put the the Twitch deck. Here we go. All right, cool. I have such a hard time following the clear play. Yeah, to be fair, I think it is just mostly a challenge for the magician. It's not easy to follow um, those cards. So yes, I do not blame you. I do not blame you. Okay, let me see. First things first, let's find Mark Ride. So Mark Ride's sign of the King of Hearts. So let's do that, and then let's find. I need a few other cards here. Boom, 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 and then boom. Okay. All right. So for anybody who's familiar with the trick, the Devil's Elevator, the Little Devil is kind of a slightly more portable version of the trick. And so we will be doing it this way. Leland Ico Music, alternative to the Invisible deck. Leland, welcome in. How's it going? Yes, not quite an alternative, but it is definitely similar in that it is like a see-through kind of thing. Although not see-through. Well, okay. If you are familiar with the Invisible deck is, I know you know that they're completely different. But anyway, I don't believe I am following you, Leland. So let me give you a follow. Do you play music? That would just be a guess. Thanks for shouting out Leland Music. Let's see, no dot live looping and improvisation and multi-genre music. Cinematic, epic, classical, traditional, ethnic, progressive, covers and originals, piano, synthesizer, guitar, uh, panpipes, and flutes. Awesome. Owned by a pet ferret named Ico. Oh, and that explains Ico. So Leland Ico Music. All right, excellent. Okay, so here we go. Little Devil. All right, so first things first, we are going to be using Mark Rides because I normally like to use the card signed by the person who requested the trick if possible. And so here we go. Mark Rides is here. We're going to be using the sixes and nines in black spots so that they contrast with this. But importantly, at certain angles, this might look like 666, right? So, okay. So here's the thing. We're first going to go. I'm going to actually leave the Mark Ride's King of Hearts over here just for a second. And what we need to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to represent all of the levels of hell with each card here. And we're going to be placing here Mark Rides here in the second level of hell. First, second, third, fourth, fifth. But Mark Rides has seen the Devil's Elevator before, so Mark Rides knows how to get out. So all he has to do is walk into the maintenance elevator that is inevitably there, press the elevator button, and then wait for the elevator to bring him up to the top level. And this is the easiest way for Mark Rides to leave, to escape from hell. So here we go, pressing the elevator button, and Mark Rides is going to come up to the top. All right. So now here's the thing. We're going to go ahead and play. Mark Rides, thank you for the ding. You made it. You made it. So now we're going to go ahead. The devil sees that Mark Rides has escaped, and the devil's like, "You must come back, Mark Rides." He does this with his finger, right? Like you dread to see like death or the devil do this to you. So Mark Rides is brought back, but now he's put into the third level of hell. First, second, third, fourth, fifth. But once again, Mark Rides knows how to escape. He gets in the maintenance elevator, presses the elevator button, waits for the elevator to get up to the top. And let's see if we get another ding. FYI, if anybody has been sitting around for a while and is not hydrated, please hydrate. Okay, here we go. Ding. I don't know if you guys heard it. I heard it. And look, Mark Rides has escaped. There we go. Cheers, says Gibson Lens. And so Mark Rides has once again escaped, but the devil is like, no, no. Whoa! Mark Rides is transported. So now Mark Rides once again gets the devil's finger. Says, you must come back. Big Ducky Snow says, okie dokie, my duckies. I'm waddling off to bed now. Peace, love, Steven. Have a good night. Take care. Sleep well. We'll see ya. Thanks for the lurk. And so, yeah, Mark Ride's going to get put into the 4th level of hell, first, second, third, fourth. And, yeah, so transport me back. All right. And so now Mark Ride's going to try and get out from the 4th level of hell, gets in the elevator, presses the elevator button. And once again, Mark Rides can easily escape. He just called on the teleporter, the transporter again. Transporter is going to get him out. But now the devils are like, hey, you need to come back. And if some people are suspicious of the thing, but look, here's all the black spot cards, right? So, but look, so now we're going to place Mark Rides. The devil's going to place him in the 5th level of hell, the bottom. First, second, third, fourth, fifth. And this is the ultimate one. This is the most difficult one to get out. This is the one where if Mark Rides is going to get in the elevator, press the elevator button, either he wants to transport or the elevator should not be broken. And so that, my friend, Devil used the transporter on. Oh, Devil used. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Devil transported you back to hell. All right, so now, yeah, 5th level of hell, and now trying to get out. And let's see here. How do we want to get Mark Rides out, everybody? Mark Rides is gonna ride the elevator because now we know the devil is actually in. There we go. Ding. All right, okay. Actually, yeah, because and FYI, the devil is canon in Star Trek because of the Star Trek animated series. And now take a look. Mark Rides has jumped up to the top. He escaped, and this time the devil did not get him back. And that, my friends, is my handling and performance of the Little Devil. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Thank you for the request, Mark Rides. Actually, while I'm here and we're talking about Star Trek really quick, I bought this from... I got this, and it is a Star Trek deck of cards. This was not from the sale. I got this afterwards, separately. But I was like, oh, let me just get it because there's so many Star Trek fans here, and we have the transporter sound. So I was like, I actually haven't even disrupted the new deck order. So here's the 2 Jokers. We've got, I think, and then we have... E-Room has got the facepalm, and then we have the Star Trek here. So yeah, for anybody who is aware of the Star Trek animated series, yes, the devil does show up in Star Trek. So for each of the face cards, it is a character, but it is actually both the old version of the character. So this is Old Khan, and then this is New Khan. And so yeah, I'm not sure. I forget who that is, but here's Spock. So yep, here's old Spock, and then here's new Spock. Oh wait, yeah, that's right. And then like the aces have the a ship. I presume that they're all Enterprise, but let me just double check here. Yeah, there's all different versions of the Enterprise. Here's McCoy. I forget who this is. Yeoman Rand, maybe? I forget. This is Scotty. So old Scotty, new Scotty. Old Khan looks like He-Man. Yeah. That guy crazy, bro. Yo, thanks for the follow, that guy crazy, bro. I was thinking the same Khan as He-Man. Yeah. Let's go back and look. So yeah, old Khan, if you guys are not familiar with the original Khan, yeah, that's what the original Khan looked like. And then here's what the... Leland Icon Music, thank you so much for the follow. Alright. We're thinking about wrapping up soon. If anybody wants to request any magic, feel free. Hello. How's everyone doing today? We're doing pretty well. That guy, crazy bro. Welcome in. Here's Uhura. But yeah, I'm thinking about, yeah. Is this a Star Trek deck? Yes, this is a Star Trek deck of cards. If anybody's familiar with like card producers, this is a Theory 11 deck of cards. So yeah, this is the deck, and then I just got this brand new, and there's a lot of Trek fans in chat, so I figured I would show it off. Oh, wait. Here's a cool thing. Here's a cool thing. All right, hold on. Let me see if I. All right, guys. So this is what the back. This is what the back looks like. It's actually pretty. I don't know. This is what a back looks like. But look, they actually included cards, and I can flop open my own tricorder, or not tricorder. Com. This is a com, right? Yeah, this is communicator. There we go. Where can I get them? Oh, so this is a Theory 11. So just search for Theory 11 Star Trek deck. There's two of them, but I got the light colored one. There's a dark colored one too, but otherwise, yeah. So this is that. So just search for Theory 11 Star Trek deck. So that'll come up. All right. So let me just quick. Oh yeah. So here's what the back looks like for this design, and this is going to be the first actual shuffle I give it. So here we go. The deck smells so good, everybody. If you know what brand new deck smells like, this is like, it feels great. There we go. All right, let's just do a couple of quick things with it. Okay, look, 8 of diamonds. I'm going to take it, place it in the middle of the deck, and snap, and look, the 8 of... Perfect, I'm broke, but I will still add to collection. All right. I mean, you can keep your eye out for it. Take the 8 of diamonds, place it back in the deck, flip it face up. All right, cool. There we go. All right, and that, my friends, is the Star Trek deck. So for anybody who's interested, this is one of the premium decks I'll probably have around. So if anybody wants to redeem and have me use this deck, we can do that. I was also thinking we get some people who are Star Trek fans that raid in, so I can just pull out this deck and do a trick for them with that. So. All right. Okay. So with that, I don't see any other tricks in the queue. So I will do 1 or 2 tricks and then a finale, and then we'll call it a stream. So let me see here. Let me go ahead and put. I want to do this one. Oh, I'm actually not prepared for this because I was cleaning out my stuff. I need to grab coins here. That'll do. All right, here we go. So we're going to go ahead and use 4 coins, and we're going to use 4 cards. That's not 4 cards. That's 4 cards. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and make some of the coins teleport from corner to corner, hopefully in a magical way, and then it'll look amazing. So let's see. That guy, crazy bro, if I may ask, how long have you been doing magic for? So I've been actively practicing and performing magic for 5 years. That's like when I started learning. So yeah, 2019. So fun story. I wanted to learn a bunch of magic. I learned magic in 2019. Then when I was ready to like start showing people, that's when the pandemic happened, everything shut down, and then I could not find random people to show magic to. And so I resorted to showing everything online, and so that's kind of I'll advertise my YouTube after, and I have over 280 magic tricks performances on my YouTube channel. So anyway, okay, so first things first, I'm going to make this one jump from here to there. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Watch, it happens pretty quick. I'm going to make this one jump from here to there. 1, 2, 3. There you go. And then this last one. 1, 2, 3. And there we go. E-Room, thank you for the transporter. All right. Cool. All right. And I want to do that trick basically every stream because it's like one of my few non-card tricks, and so I want to keep that fresh, so just so that I know it. All right. Cool. And then let's see here. I do want to do... Let me see. What do I want to close with today? I think I just want to close with Dazed. All right, so, all right. Thank you kindly for the applause and the claps. E-Room, that guy crazy bro. Thank you so much. All right, let me clear this. All right, I'm going to go ahead and put in this for the finale, and then I'll do the disclaimer, and then if we don't have any other tricks then, so last call, and then we'll call it. All right, so first things first, thank you so much to everybody who decided to come out and hang out with me tonight. If it wasn't for you guys, this wouldn't be as much fun for me. So thank you so much to everybody who requested a trick, chatted in chat, triggered any redeems, especially even the sound effects. Like, thank you so much. This is so much fun with you guys. Thank you so much to everybody who was lurking, because magic, one of the few rare art forms where if I'm practicing magic, I'm not experiencing any magic. The magic has to happen in your mind. If you are curious, everything that you've seen here today, nothing is deals with the devil, despite what you may believe. No black magic or sorcery. Everything is sleight of hand card magic. And if it wasn't, and if it was real magic, I would claim this anyway. So, next, let's give some mod love to our mods. Guys, if you're not following our friend and mod, Chan the Magic Man, please give Chan the Magic Man a follow. Chan the Magic Man, one of the other few magicians on Twitch that has a regular magic schedule, so please give Chan a follow. He does magic on Monday nights, so catch him tomorrow night. Guys, if you're not following our friend and mod, Gibson Lens, please give Gibson Lens a follow. Pianist, plays originals, pop music, VGM, and his originals he composed himself, so please give Gibson Lens a follow as well. And thanks for all the mod love. Next, if you guys want to see more of me and I'm not around, please check out my YouTube channel. So here I have put up over 280 magic performance videos, and you can check them all out right there. And even if you don't actively watch them, if you just want to like play them in a tab, play the playlist in a tab, that's perfectly fine with me. It totally helps. If you want to see any of the VODs that fall off retention on Twitch, they are all available on my YouTube, but they are unlisted, but they are in a playlist. So check out this playlist to catch any of the past ones if you would like, and is not available on Twitch. Which I assume if you are here, you can just see the ones that are available on Twitch, so you can catch up with like the most recent ones. Yeah, so there's all of that. And now let's go ahead and close the queue. Once again, if you're looking forward to seeing me again, I mostly just stream once a week on Sunday nights. I have it be Sleight of Hand Sunday. So, I definitely give you a sub. I'm so excited to see more of your tricks. That crazy bro. That guy crazy bro, yeah. Thank you. Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, I have a lot. Most of it is card magic, but if you like things, so I've done card magic with Magic the Gathering cards and Pokemon cards and things like that. I've done it with like board game components. I've made some original tricks of mine. Some of them are available just to view on my YouTube channel. So check them all out, guys. Super exciting. By the end of this calendar year, there's a chance that I will have in that playlist almost 300 magic performance videos. And I'm like, oh my god, that is such a surreal number. Because like when I started, and I was like, oh man, I did like so many in a row, like every day for like a year, because I did like stuff, and then I did 100 tricks in 100 days, and then after that, now I'm doing a leisurely pace of one trick a week. And so I'm like, okay, but now we're getting up to almost 300, and I'm like, yes, all right, so cool. But yeah, and I don't know, that guy crazy bro, if you are a magician, if you read the description of a lot of my newer videos, I have magician notes in there. And if you're not a magician, then it just gives you some insight if you care, or it'll go over your head if we're talking inside baseball. All right, cool. So other than that, yeah, I do have some free time coming up during around holidays time, so Thanksgiving and Christmas. So you may see me a little bit more during Thanksgiving week because I have the entire week of Thanksgiving off. I've taken it off. I'm able to use some of my PTO, and so you may see me maybe playing some video games Thanksgiving week. Yay! So All right. And then also I'll have like the last week and a half off of the year. So, okay, cool. All right. So this is the finale. Oh, and oh, that that guy crazy bro. I'm a magician with computers. I'm in IT. Oh, well, if that's the case, I too am a magician of that type as well. I'm a software engineer. So I'm glad to see we are in good company. There's actually a bunch of other tech people in chat as well. So Gibson Lens is also a software developer. So woo, use that PTO. Yeah, using that PTO. All right. Excellent. Cool. So, oh yeah, and if anybody doesn't know, I like to end stream on a trick that I don't mess up on. So if I mess up on this trick, we're gonna have another finale. But if I do well on this, then we'll find somebody to raid. All right, there we go. So here I have a packet of cards. I have a 6 of diamonds. I have a queen of clubs. And then I've got this packet of 4 cards, which you might seem as normal when I count through them. See, 1, 2, 3, 4. But they're not going to look normal when I flip them over because you're going to think, hey, they are double-backed cards. And that is strange, right? They're double-backed cards, except for this one. This one is a little bit weird. This is what the cards might look like, when they print the back, because they're all going to look the same. But on the face, it's blank because they haven't printed the face on it yet. But with the rest of these cards, with these double back cards, they have a strange property, and that property is if I go ahead and like hover it over. Let me just hover it over this 6 of diamonds here for a second. If I just hover it over, um, that is actually going to reflect the 6 of diamonds. Actually, not only that, all of the cards in the packet have changed to 6 of diamonds. See, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, that in and of itself doesn't seem strange until I grab the packet and I hover it over this queen of clubs instead. So look, if I just hover it over this queen of clubs. Now, you might be thinking, oh, it's going to reflect the queen of clubs. No, no, no. It's actually also going to change all of the cards in the packet to be 1, 2, 3, 4 queens of clubs. I know. Is that weird? That's super weird, right? That should not happen. That's a little bit bizarre. Now, even at this point, you'll be able to still see that all the cards are still queens of clubs, right? But we have this strange card, and this is the part that will really mess with people's head. And I don't know how this packet does it. It must be haunted or something, right? I just realized that it's almost Halloween. And I didn't theme as many tricks Halloween as I should have. But anyway, so look, if I just turn this card on its on the blank face, I don't know if you can tell, but all of the cards are now blank. See, so 1, 2, 3, 4. And here's the weird part. Like some people are like, whoa, whoa, whoa. I want to see the backs of those cards. And to that I would say, okay. And so I show them the back. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And that, my friends, is I will call a successful finale of Dazed. So I just saw a YouTube video, somebody performing a modified version of this, and their modified version is really complicated, like compared to this. And I'm like, wow, it was super impressive. So I was like, oh, I want to do Days today because I just saw that video. But I was like, yeah, it's so good. Thank you kindly for the claps. Gibson Lens, Charlie's Beats, E-Room. That got crazy, bro. Says, you confused me so early in the morning. My sympathies, that guy, crazy bro. I mean, if you would like to refer to the recording when it is later in the day for you, after you've had some coffee or whatever you like to drink, if tea, water, energy drink. I don't know. I don't want to stereotype and say that all IT people drink energy drinks, but I myself am a tea drinker, so. Did you use clear plastic? Oh no, I did not use. All right, Charlie, I'm gonna give you your points back today. And next time, I will owe you clear plastic cards. And if you want, you can just request something, and I'll do clear plastic cards. I'm sorry, Charlie. My apologies. Thanks for asking, Gibson Lens. And Jerok says, okay, all right. All right, I gave you all the points back, but I'm not going to do a full-fledged trick. But let's do something really quick. Let's do something that I know I can do and hopefully won't mess up. So, with the clear plastic cards. All right, for anybody who has never seen me use the clear plastic cards, here's a set of clear plastic cards. The cards are made out of plastic and they are clear, so you can see through like some of it, right? And so here's most of the deck, but I'm just going to do a quick one. I'll do twisting the aces with the aces. So here are the aces. All right, so here's what I'm going to do. What we're going to do is I am going to turn over all the aces one card at a time, but I'm not allowed to do it like this because that would be cheating because that's how normal people would do it. So here's what I'm going to do instead. I'm going to do it magically. I'm going to hold the packet, give it a magical twist. That magical twist is going to turn up the ace of hearts. I know, super weird, right? But look, I'm going to give this packet another magical twist. The ace of hearts will turn itself face down, and the ace of clubs will turn itself face up. I know, it's really hard to believe, but look. Is that weird? That's super weird, right? And now I'm going to give this another magical twist, and that's going to turn up the ace of diamonds. There we have the ace of diamonds. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and show you that the ace of spades is magically resistant. So even if I give it a twist, look, all the cards are still face down. Even if I give it 2 magical twists, some people are like, yo, Nam, you just gave it 3 cumulative magical twists. And to that I would say, all right, you're not wrong, but look, they're all still face down. Okay, so now let's just finish out the trick with the deck sock doing the magic. And for anybody who hasn't heard the bit earlier, but the true magical talent of the stream, not me, is the deck sock. Boom, boom. And here we go. If I spread, we're going to see that the ace of spades is face up. And that, my friends, is twisting the aces with clear plastic cards as a bonus finale. All right. As an apology for Charlie's Beats. And you got your points back, so there you go. All right. Awesome. Thank you so much for everything, everybody. And let's see. Next time we meet, I will probably be doing a stream in November, so it'll probably be after Halloween. I had maybe these deep down like thoughts that perhaps I'll try and stream on Halloween because like Halloween is like one of the most awesome times for a magician, but it's during the middle of the week, and I'm usually busy during the week. So for anybody who doesn't know, I have a 40-hour per week job, software engineer. I have a kid, 3-year-old. It is also Halloween, like trick or treating, that kind of stuff. And then I also do YouTube and I do Twitch, so it's like there's a lot of stuff going on, and there's other stuff in play. And it's like the holidays are coming, so it's like all right. So probably not going to be able to stream, but if I do, awesome. And if not, then that's it. The only one I try to have regular is Sleight of Hand Sunday. So yeah, thank you for the toddler command there. Yeah. So Alstro Art says, "Let this magic blog I read says he hates doing Halloween gigs." Enjoy Halloween with the friends and the family, everyone. Yes, everybody enjoy your Halloween. Be safe. Take care. Yeah, that guy Crazy Bro says Ace of Spades can't resist that sock. Nuh-uh. That's right. So that sock, yeah. I was gonna say nobody clipped that, but now when I say that, I know people will probably clip that. All right, cool. And that we will call a stream. Let's go find somebody to raid. All right. All right. Normally, I like to raid into musician friends. You know, there aren't that many magicians to raid into, so let's go ahead and find somebody to raid. Oh man. Okay, yeah, that's right. I have to use my other browser because of shenanigans. All right, cool. Let's see who is on. Oh yeah, so I normally like to raid into magic friends because there aren't that many magicians to raid into. And you know, music is like a performing art, as magic is a performing art. And a lot of my Twitch friends are musicians. So let's see who's on. Let's see here. Wait. Is there? Hold on. How long has this person been streaming? I don't even know if I've rated this person. Let me check. Let me consult the spreadsheet because the spreadsheet will know everything. Let me see. Twitch, find. Apparently this person has rated me 3 times, and I've never rated this person. So maybe we are going to be rating into a video game. All right, guys. So I think we're gonna raid into our friend Taladar. So for anybody who doesn't know, Taladar is a video gamer, but also is a prominent mod for a bunch of Twitch musicians. And right now, Taladar is playing Chrono Trigger, one of our favorite games here, and I love the music from Chrono Trigger. So Taladar has raided me 3 times, and I have never raided Taladar. So today we're gonna raid Taladar. So guys, if you want to copy a raid call, please copy a raid call, and we will go over to Taladar's stream. I'm banking on the fact that Taladar is not going to raid out because Taladar's only been streaming for like an hour and 40 something. So, but let's get it started so that he doesn't raid out. All right, cool. But anyway, thank you so much everybody for coming by, hanging out. Hopefully everybody had fun. It was great to see you. Everybody remember to hydrate and sleep well and stretch. And everybody take care of yourselves, and we will see you around. So take care, and we'll see you guys later. All right. Bye.